Hi there, this is David, and we just got some pretty exciting news from Square. They did their Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary celebration, and I was there and I watched it all in its entirety. So I am here to bring you my reaction to that and just to share with y'all all the great news and all the announcements that they did. There was some good, there was some bad, there was some ugly, and then there was just some excellent news, I've got to say. So, first things first, the Intergrade. As many of you are probably aware, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade was released quite some time ago, back on the PlayStation 5, but not a lot of people have a PS5. I certainly don't. I'm still struggling along with PS4, don't have a PS5, and I feel like Square knows that a lot of people would like to play this game but don't have access to it, so they have now made it available for Steam as well as the Steam Deck, and guess what? It's coming out tomorrow! It's coming out tomorrow on Steam, so that's pretty cool, but still not available on the PS4 for those of us still kind of, living in the last couple of years. So, yeah. Kind of upsetting there, but hey, at least I will get a chance to play it, so I am excited about that. Their next announcement, after they started to try to sell some merchandise that I really didn't give a crap about, is Final Fantasy VII First Soldier, which is yet another game that I also don't really give a crap about. So, this is a mobile game for those of you who are unaware. It looks to be a shooter. It takes place 30 years before the events of Final Fantasy VII. Of course, it has the microtransactions, all that kind of stuff. It looks like Season 3 of this game is coming out. If any of you care about this game at all, hey, have at it. Personally, to me, I don't, and it doesn't look like anything that I'm even remotely interested in at all. I'll probably look up a storyline synopsis or something, although even looking at this, it looks like there's no storyline to be had at all. It just looks to be some sort of shooter, action-y stuff. So, yeah. Then they went and they announced a mobile game that I actually care about. This is Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. And if you look at the art style, it's kind of like chibi-ish or whatever, but it's made for mobile platforms, Apple, Android, that sort of stuff. So it's made to run proficiently on those platforms. And personally, to me, I think that the graphics look fine. I have no issues, no qualms whatsoever with these graphics. To me, they're beautiful in their simplicity. I don't need realistic graphics at all to have a good time. I would just like a good story. And Ever Crisis basically takes all of the Final Fantasy VII games, all the Final Fantasy VII canon, and combines them into one game. You're going to be getting Crisis Core pieces, the original Final Fantasy VII, Dirge of Cerberus. I heard that even parts of the movie and stuff are in this. It's going to be a 10-part episodic release. And I heard that after the third part is whenever you leave Midgar. So you'll do 3 parts in Midgar, and then the next 7 parts are going to be outside of Midgar. And it actually looks to be a good mobile game released by them. So thumbs up for that. Although we still don't have a confirmed release date for it. The closed beta is going to be starting this year in 2022. As you can see, it is in English. It looks like it's fully translated as well. It shows some scenes from pretty far into the game as well. So I am actually looking forward to this mobile game right here. Leaving the mobile games and moving into the console games, we have a remake of Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Oh my gosh. This was one of the main reasons why I even bought a PSP. I actually have my copy right here. Right here. It was a greatest hits version. I bought this pre-owned for $14.99. We have it right in here. It didn't come with an instruction manual. At least my pre-owned copy didn't come with an instruction manual because God forbid. Unfortunately, though, I did notice that the DMW is still here in this remake. You would think that they would have taken that out, because if there's anything that I don't like in a JRPG, it's randomness. And Crisis Core, everything is random. Even leveling up is random. But hopefully they made it just a little bit better. It looks to be absolutely beautiful. And I will be purchasing this because guess what? Guess what? It's available for the PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, the Xbox consoles, and Steam. So no matter what y'all got out there, you're going to be able to play this. It's not just stuck back on the PSP now. So yeah, I am definitely going to be picking this one up. This is a day one purchase for me. I am stoked about this remake. And their last announcement, and the thing that I believe that I am most excited for, is the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. It's called Rebirth. And this is going to be released for the PS5. Not the PS4, not Steam, not Xbox even, just the PS5, just like the Integrate. So that kind of sucks, but hey, hopefully I will have a PS5 by the time that this is released, because they are taking their sweet time with this. It is going to be released next winter. So yeah, we have plenty of time, a year and a half to wait for this game to finally come out. Another thing that they announced is that they finally said, and this is what I thought from the very get-go, was that the Final Fantasy VII remake games would be in a trilogy. There was 3 discs in the original Final Fantasy VII, so it looks like there's going to be 3 games in this as well. It starts with the remake, then the rebirth, and then an unannounced title is going to wrap it up. However, all during the trailer, you kind of heard Arius's voice, and she was kind of there, and she was like, hey, am I here? Hey, am I not? What's going on? So they're kind of teasing. Is Arius gonna die? Is Arius gonna stay alive? We don't really know. But I'm totally looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with this remake, how they're going to change it. And I am very excited for this. Very excited for this. I know a lot of people were expecting disappointment, and at first I was like, ugh. But believe me, once we got into the Ever Crisis, we got into the Crisis Core remake, and then the remake part 2, this is great. In 10 minutes, they made me real happy. So I want to know what y'all are happy about in this conference. What are y'all most excited about? Let me know in the comments, and have a good day.